NAD's C3050 integrated amplifier is a modern Class D stereo amp with design cues inspired by NAD's iconic 3030 from the 1970s. It's capable of driving almost any pair of speakers with pinpoint accuracy, and like NAD's other modular design offerings, it's easily upgradable. Let's take a closer look. First, the obvious. NAD has really nailed the vintage look with their design. The large volume knob, script font, twin VU meters, and wood accents look straight out of the 70s. Along the bottom are a 1/4-inch headphone jack, bass and treble knobs for quick adjustments, buttons for selecting your source, a speaker selection knob, and a balance control. The C3050 comes with a full-featured remote, which makes adjustments easy from your sitting position. However, I'm a fan of physical controls and found myself drawn to the amp's front panel. The knobs have a satisfying feel to them, with nice weight and resistance when you turn them. This is especially true of the large volume knob. Right below that is a row of 7 LEDs that indicate where you are in the C3050's power band. But those VU meters really got me. Are they necessary to deliver top-notch sound quality? Definitely not. But there's nothing wrong with liking something just because it looks cool, right? You can choose how you want them to dance, either on the input signal or on the signal that's sent to your speakers. I had a good time watching the left and right channels operating separately on stereo mixes, and they looked so great in my room. I turned off most of the lights for maximum glow. I really wish that these showed up on more modern gear. Around back, you've got analog inputs, including a phono input, an HDMI eARC input for your TV, plus optical and coaxial digital inputs. There's a subwoofer output and a set of preamp outputs for sending the signal to another piece of equipment. 2 sets of speaker terminals let you connect 2 pairs of speakers if you wish, and you can easily select which ones you want to play from the front panel or the remote. You can even play both pairs at the same time, though I didn't try that when I was using it at home. The C3050 is a Class D design, and it's got plenty of power on tap, with 100 watts RMS into either 8 or 4 ohms. Class D amps are known for their efficiency and for creating a lot less heat than other designs. NAD uses its hybrid digital universal Class D technology in the C3050, which has proven to be an ultra-low noise and efficient design since it was first implemented in some of their higher-end amps. In addition to the inputs on the back, the C3050 is set up for streaming too. Bluetooth comes standard, and you can add Wi-Fi streaming with NAD's BluOS-D module. This is one of my favorite things about NAD amps, what they call modular design construction, or MDC. The C3050 has an empty bay on the back for an MDC2 upgrade component, and the BluOS-D module adds a whole host of features, including Wi-Fi with Blue Sound capability, support for over 20 streaming services, and DIRAC room correction. I love that NAD doesn't force you into one product or another, instead offering an opportunity to add useful features whenever you'd like. I didn't have the BluOS module when I took the C3050 home, but I knew I wanted to try its digital to analog converter, or DAC, while streaming from Tidal and without Bluetooth compression. So I used my WIM mini streamer with Tidal Connect and bypassed its DAC by connecting to the C3050's optical input. I hooked up a set of KEF Q1 Meta bookshelf speakers and my audio engine subwoofer and started listening. First up, I put on Kruder Dorfmeister's 1995, a downbeat, jazzy, chill instrumental album with some nice hip-hop beats and a great stereo mix. The C3050 started amazing me right away because I was hearing layers upon layers of sound, faint hiss from analog tape, various instruments appearing all over the soundstage, different sounds within the beats. It was like NAD had figured out how to take every individual sonic detail in a song and elevate it to just the right place. Next, I put on AC/DC's 1978 album, Powerage. I'm a huge Malcolm Young fan and love to zero in on his rhythm work on the left channel of their recordings. The track Riff Raff is one of my favorites, with a killer main riff and really cool guitar interplay between Malcolm and his brother Angus. AC/DC's earlier recordings lacked the polish they gained over time, and I love the looseness of this era in their sound. After that, I swapped in some more speakers. First, Focal Cora 826 towers, and then Martin Logan 35 XTI stand mount speakers. The C3050 handled them all with ease, including the 4-ohm Martin Logans, and it had tons of power to spare. I doubt the amp meets too many speakers it can't drive fairly effortlessly. No matter which speakers I threw at it, what I got was excellent dynamics and beautiful detail. NAD's implementation of the Texas Instruments PCM5242 DAC chip into the C3050 is wonderful, giving you precise, natural sound that might have you hearing some of your old favorites in new ways. I absolutely did not want to give it back to make this video. The C3050 offers a good value for its price point, but there's others to consider. One such option is NAD's C379, which offers a little less power at 80 watts per channel, but also costs a few $100 less. It's also got Bluetooth, HDMI eARC, and 4 digital inputs to the C3050's 2. It's got 2 expansion slots, and it can use the same BluOS-D module to add Wi-Fi and Bluesound capability. It's a solid option if 80 watts is plenty, but it doesn't have the same DAC as the C3050, though its ESS Sabre chip is no slouch. And it doesn't have the sweet-looking VU meters. The Cambridge Audio CX-A81 Mark II is another intriguing option. It's a Class AB amp design, which some prefer, and it delivers 80 watts per channel, has XLR outputs, and more analog and digital inputs than the C3050. It does not have HDMI or Wi-Fi, but does cost a couple $100 less. Personally, I thoroughly enjoyed my time demoing the NAD C3050, so it's easy for me to recommend it to anyone looking to upgrade their 2-channel listening experience. I love its vintage looks and that it's built with the latest technology and modern internals that pair well with my preference for streaming music. It's ready to work hard and put a smile on your face for years to come. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions about this amplifier or anything else we carry, please reach out to us at Crutchfield.